Hi, Anson Garcia here with Verizon. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial and demo on Spark Hybrid Call Connect. We're going to sprinkle in a little CallAware in there too. This is going to be quick, so let's get to it. So we have a phone, and that is we're going to call that a Verizon UCaaS phone. So we'll draw a little cloud, big V there, UCaaS. And then we have a Spark client, and I'm just going to say Spark client. I'm going to show you an iPhone, some desktop clients, and things like that. But we have a Spark client. All right. In fact, we have two Spark clients, so I'll draw two here. But the way this thing works, and I have some other talks on exactly deep dives on how this thing works. But on a high level, we have another cloud over here, and this is called the Internet. And off of the Internet is Cisco Spark, CS. All right, so these Cisco Spark clients are kind of connected to the Cisco Spark service. Okay, and this particular, let's say this is, we'll say this is Jack Sparrow here. This particular client right here is kind of glued together through the cloud. Let's connect, Internet and UCaaS kind of together here. And let's glue this client right there, kind of glue him to this phone. And guess what? This is Jack Sparrow's phone. Okay, so we have kind of a Spark client that has voice video glued to a Verizon UCaaS phone. So what does that buy us? What does that give us? Well, it gives us one thing. If someone were to call, like a Spark to Spark call, maybe the Spark client calls this Spark client. We'll call this one Elizabeth Swan. So if Elizabeth calls Jack, obviously his Spark client is going to ring. We'll put a little ring symbol there. That's my ring symbol. And his Verizon UCaaS phone will ring too. So let's put a little ring symbol there. Okay, so they're kind of glued together. Now there's some magic in the background, but you don't need to know that right now. Again, if you want to deep dive on that, take a look at my other videos. But I just want to get the concept of this Call Connect. So there's a few things in Spark Hybrid. One of them is Call Connect. And I want to show you that, what that looks like. So let's put this away. Oh, one more thing I didn't tell you. On the UCaaS phone, there is a number, right? There's some DN number. There's some E164 number. Let's just call it 713-123-1234. If anybody on the PSTN out here calls that number, this phone rings, right? So we get this ringing here, but Jack Sparrow's Spark client also rings. So again, you can kind of think of this as a kind of a single number reach out of the box. Once you deploy Spark Hybrid, you get a single number reach from your Spark client and your enterprise fully functional desk phone. And that desk phone can have video as well. So let's take a look at what this looks like. Let's close this. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you two desktops here. These are two Windows desktops. You can see these are Windows desktops. And on this right one right here, this is Liz Swan. You see that right there? And then we have Jack Sparrow on the left here. Okay, he's got a Windows 7. He's running the Spark client on his machine, the Spark Desktop Windows client. And then Liz Swan doesn't have the client. She's just running the web client. Okay, and then what else do we have? On your screen, you'll see two phones. Those two phones, the left phone is Jack's Verizon UCaaS phone. And on the right side, you'll see that that's Verizon, Liz Swan's Verizon UCAS phone. So they both have business phones. So let's do a little bit of dialing real quick. And what I'm going to first do is, I guess I'll grab an iPhone here. And let me show you this iPhone. And this is going to be Jack's iPhone, okay? So we have Jack's iPhone. I'll put it over here on the left. Everything for Jack is over on the left. Okay, and it just so happens that I have Jack's Spark client up. See there? And I want to call, let's say, Elizabeth Swan. So she's already in my one of my people that I've contacted before. So she's already in here, and I won't search for her or anything. But I'll just go ahead and call her right here. Now I'm not in Teams or Rooms right now. I'm kind of in the call app. You see down here, I'm in the call app. Okay, so and I'm just starting from there just for the sake of simplicity here. So let me call her. There goes the call. You can see on her desktop the phone is ringing, and you can see on your video that her phone, her enterprise Verizon UCAS phone is ringing. I can answer on either one of these devices. I'll answer over here, and then once we answer, we get the WebRTC going, and do you want to do video and stuff? And there's my hand there, and you can see the roof of my building here. And then we can go ahead and we'll hang that up. Okay, so that's as simple as it is. So that is Spark Hybrid Call Connect is what they call it. You call somebody, no matter if they're calling your Spark client with URI or they're calling your E164DN on the SIP trunk, Verizon SIP trunk that's connected to UCAS, both things are going to ring. So that's it. I think that's all I want. And I did, let's do one more. I just want to show you that if a Spark client, if somebody calls a URI and your desk phone rings, you can pick up your desk phone and have video too. So let's do that again. Let's put Jack's phone away. Okay, we'll put Jack's phone away. No, I'm going to use Jack's phone again. Let's just do the same thing. We'll hit Elizabeth again. Since we just did that, we'll use the same. We'll just pick up a different phone this time. All right. So we have Elizabeth's phone here, and I'll go ahead and pick that up. And there we can see video from both devices. All righty. And that's it. So, any questions, leave some comments. I'll try to answer them. And thanks for watching.